Ndizi TV Ubwansu Gusii.
Bienvenido mwanchomo Korigereri Ndizi TV amaya ensa ya molitko ya Jumapili ensemo ya kabere na Korigereri nganto koirana tule amono mogeni oito Professor Henry Onderi uyu nyariko bawikirana ime studio tunyara ko batogosanga amonere ali yarengete Amaonchorerio ao asensemo ye Biechisemi. Professor, happy new year. Anya abere ngano motenyo kabere iga kabisa ntwanya komera abato kwana nigo happy new year. Na kyo gendret.
Mwako toyajagiriye nyasa nanje tukatambuka.
Asante sana. I gave you a very short notice.
Indeed, but normally I'm ready whether there is a short notice or not.
Ndibona sana singincho yogo itaberana no kurangirwa gwitoga iga ekerenga ekenene no kwenekenya tonyera ko batukuru tutabera tatu ase sector Biechisemi. Yes. Asante sana. Kera bigete posta yane chi tukolia igoro bange bagana bale gotanga the professor nyara ko bawikirana ime studio nyara ko baga goto kwanera bera tatu oroboti roro rwabene tu nyara ko batokora I think na gwakirete simi nganyanga na bolis ko yorogongo rwa Gusii ngagotenga ngokora ngurigiriri tore na kuroto tagatia Amaonchorerio hayo anyara ko baga kubekwa mutu ase wizara ye Biechisemi kile kikerenge keneto gochuko batokwana ase emarago bayabona. Asante sana mwanchomo Korigereri nyara boigo ekerengeri kiago ne libori yago ni gorira berie ngencho kegima elio kwenekia buna twanyera ko ba go tugosanga na boigo kwemanya emarago bayabono tugaeta ase abaibori engana entangane Professor ntwara mwaziri Biechisemi kire machogu uyu nyara ko baga goteba bwango igangana chiko baga kwenekia gosenga wizara ye Biechisemi emeremo ya yeno kwenekia nyara ko bage kobeka gati ye policies na Amaonchorerio hayara chiko baga kolekana ase sector ye Biechisemi tukarigeria tukonyoro ukunyara ko baga kurutagata ilio kwenekia buna twanyale ko bato kubuseria eke utogoseria bukurumi segosego sirio bukurumi ase chiskuru na boyo kwenekia buna kibesa chonsi buna school fees nyara ko bego sangiriwa yanyere ko bage kobeko ase epulu ose account AMO iyo serikali gwetera somoroberio o citizen bagatanga nigo barachiko bago cha komoroberio kurwa chiskuru che national. Karibu sana
ambeona
najeta ko bole mubole magante inchono emetega igana bo simbegete metemene kabisa ndoche karango nyorigerio yomo oikire elibusita igo mbwate emete 10 igo ne chiribu Austin na kingokora. Karibu sana
biamono Amaonchorerio abategereri lieta Professor Henry Onderi uyo kabero munyakero Biechisemi ani board Biechisemi County Education Board Kisii one Romo Director of the Milimani Academy.
All right.
Regard Milimani go Kisii town. Engineer ko enda Kemagundu.
Yes.
Akaro ko bwatia bale go the nyagitali
ko da Kristiamarian. Right.
Odi raiga. Kwenye olero ko bako be
yes
sagurunga lonya sa uno mbade school ko de Milimani Academy no de director.
All right.
Gine ko so mi de jara mo gyo gingo dinga University of Science and Technology loro je kana vero mo jaman we mi kai ko mi gindi ko rita
era ko rita right
yes wono igona ta ke trende ngwa kwana igore ke to ta ke to kwana
yes
na wonde ready go kwana kitangani biamo na so ko invite go just studio ende to kwana ngane
yes
iya kabiri umaite ministry igero the proposal the proposal de mine diga ngene to kero automatic yochikoba that's just a proposal and the proposal yego ta amini ge ko bambwa ego korrekana ne buate wait ngana ko nyale kana
yes
ya nyale kana lakini ko nyale kana de nyale kana egera public participation lero the constitution of Kenya is very clear.
Yes.
Anything you kwanwa it will affect mwananchi it has to go through public participation.
Abange ba abaiboli go sababu atade ase sector ye Biechisemi Professor bagotabanga engane ya public participation tiranyara kwa bage goikerani go boikeranu anene kira bakurigira semeroberi ntwara no nyamoroberi bo bwagachibe chinyomba bagateba baetirie chibesa chikobutorwa bamanya kwira na saba na inchi bono ububo bwabo no buri ngakero kendo muroberi uranyara kwa boikiranirwa irinde bacha ko bakoburi birengera byabo
kaso gote angambia mano litangani a government egende go propose okerekia sababu nereri
Yes.
kiregendo to kore keligereti ke okorwa online to achieve ICT we have all to be computer savvy.
Yes.
Lero kiregendo pakomongino le chiro lero gawa kana jibeza wetere isimi.
Yes.
Ekuoronga kiregendo jokora
Yawe digital.
yawe digital. And one of the competencies as a CPC is digital literacy. The government is within the right.
Yes.
The right, correct. However, we don't be in Korua, we will not go timeline. Can we introduce again to? First of all, give the idea to people.
Yes.
Let the people delve into it. Wasoime kabisa teme ko kenyo maranga kia koba.
Yes.
Ekero ba keligiri kia koba me akorudia proposals. After kwa royo your proposals, ende government me akogi adopt kemanya koba. I remember 2014. Karona so to chairman county education board. Ndu arangere tu igoro ya fees. A fees ye structure. Ye school chose like ko ara kuruelio might jana we change.
Yes.
Fee structure all stakeholders itu arangere tu including county education board chairpersons countrywide. Tukagenda to KICD. Tuwaikaranso kagamba igoro ye fees. Kiro monta karua maoni yaye. To conclude na ndege kabe policy. Bonus fee structure kaba capped. I say mini sub-county schools, county schools, extra-county schools, and national schools. Hitherto, to make.
Yes.
The same thing. The government had this noble idea. It should allow the stakeholders, Vaikaranse, Vagende Vaikaransa, Vaitone take you.
Yes.
The pros and cons. For example, again, take whatever about like to attack on spot. There are so many disadvantages. Number one, first of all, go back there, they jack national schools.
In national schools.
In national schools, one of our national schools, by the way, but by the positions in national schools, I mean, space in national schools.
Yes.
Like Monta compete, I call. You go Monta, which was I mean, there are academic physical. Oli nande navara de navara tari go to make a mete na what mete o moi vol tari go to make mete o jiko konyeire suguru kalagi e jiko be fees lakini bono me wate banga kire suguru kena ro liga kire suguru.
Yes.
Kuru primary baka secondary ngaya ka nuduru e-citizen.
Yes.
Wante to wate banga wo it is in a hurry go kole window in a hurry. Tigango togende pole pole. Number one, abaibuli balenga bale knowledge basa magana ICT nambe egere umuntu ate unga akane through e-citizen abaibuli balenga baje kwetera aga wacha wakane
Abake.
Sensitization neta keire abaibuli maya komanyana kibao kara into the again the maya ko number 2, there is going to be a cost no ga e-citizen neta wakana
As Mokana.
you will pay.
Yes.
We are saying that they could reduce a burden we just have able.
Yes.
We are again adding the burden to the parents. Why would you want to do that? Number 2. Abaibuli mbalipata kwenyara. Ata nyore fees P. Lakini abo ate ngento kia egereka. Memeteli wakwana.
Yes.
Aka enate yo school board by karas patenga no nto take dijiba. Abaibuli olia ale temete aiba rujiba. Did you go to make a school? You are part of the fees. Again, they get you cover as a citizen. O Mondoraba Temboli. I think that about Nubanya was in a function in a school.
About a
fees. O Mondorata Getaji, as if on a yoga, about a fees. Arabio Moch, about a fees. If you think you go as a citizen. Again, to Kende. Don't they have a noble grooming? Ogumi ondu kwa jile kwa discover tingamboleji school. A ministry gave ate officers bakorukunga schools auditors.
Yes.
You have no confidence in school auditors. You are the people that you have employed, the school auditors. Kasi na uba Korigereri ngakijibe ziko tumeka as a school. Are you saying you are incompetent? You do not have trust in them? You have no confidence in them? Abanta na uba Korigereri chinjira jibe ziko tumeka. Hearing from the county level to the national level. There's a national office ya audit of schools. Ingi yako gero ote banga e-citizen no go tiyo bokurumi. Woro bokurumi obonga ibo cha go tiwe kiagera. Chwas ya jire e-citizen. Abana ba jire school. Abana mata gire koragera. Une school ko igo. Processes injira eta kibe asa kibe reverted back to the school. I mean the school. Bagi abana bako. Abana mbaka maitenga e-citizen dera ujibe. Namba isatu. Capitation. Government capitation. Mbole government ikuru ujibe sa jia free secondary school education, free day secondary school, na free primary education. What's happening now? Delays from January to January. Delays jia the last year and the previous years. Those delays have hindered developments of the schools. They have hindered workers and suppliers. Suppliers are running away from supplying things to schools. This school had a lot of problems because of that. Other than delays, there were other areas. Why do you want to talk about e-citizen? A government those areas ya capitation. So are you telling us capitation ya tenere? One mota get the e-citizen ni go to make a visa me wakan.
Professor narega hokuru kwa Paul Muragwa erago tabanga serikali kwanza ere na ne free wifi iri guciase ebinyoro rinde omurobeli yo o citizen ko gochaka abanyara ko bagutumia bunenchire yo meyo gutuma.
Ambe mega roko weka wifi I mean wifi.
Bata the hotspot ni kuikira na chire kere kenyoro.
Rendo isoko banga anyale kanne narombia lakini rendo inabwateri point.
Yes.
But rendo no nyara ko weke wifi otara sensitize ya bantu na wifi chiko tumeka. Ngete karo ko weka wifi sensitize people, educate people on what to do. Ekaro ko aba educate pama ya komanya na kichiko tumeka lakini rende na kubolia. Never free. Kedo iko cost here implicated.
E proposo professor nigo ya chete kurwa asege ikero kia executive astoro chaba waziri baisaransete na boigo omukonyu muraibwense no muraibwense ine ase policies ingagete emangane executive no go implement chi policies inga chibwana chia tangane rali tangane kurwa ase executive bwali go sengurwa saba bwatani stakeholders Biechisemi
one to konyo lopsided.
Yes.
Lopsided ni jo cha gere bintu kurumo tugoro go chamba goro ibaga ngoja gere kurwa magoro igoro go amini nze go jigoro. Na got there being a discuss the fees. What do I discuss it at the county level?
Yes.
To carry our proposals. Kero monta kabe involved. To come to the national. E come implemented by the policy implementers. Or here is the case. More than a policy ever implemented, etara discussed, etara manyuno no komanyu. That's why everyone is worried about it. Igo ekiba kolete ngeliye korukunga ogo chakere bintu kurumo tugoro.
Yes.
Tigato Onderi asogo chakere bintu kurunza biatira uchigoro. Egento keliye kiatakeire stakeholders bakorangirwa the grassroots.
Yes.
Baiguane batebe gente kengere borungi. Batete to kole piloting. Ke kole piloting ere the result. Nande ba discuss. Barra sega psikia lengi. Egera ba meo karaki. Ba meo ko kebeka for implementation.
Bimono sana mwancho murigereria nyora sora boti oluntu waroche omoteneni bwa Bible bwe kiombekeria kia Bible omonya kerogo David Sila ayereni ganyara ko bagweso kebene na gotangu murobiri baroche ngano ya ngani gora konye chingaki muibori ko kuruga iga oende mpaka Nyansiongo oende mpaka Kadino Mategaria na bogwakala na chibesa njirende yo sigali ni kwanya ko konya chinsa
tima idinga ninga immediately baka discuss baka more views.
All right.
Ekagera baka modeling that is the right method you work. But if it is his personal views should not be taken to be good for parents. That is his own views. And then not entitled to it. Ekagera constitution they allow it. Everyone respected.
Devora sana mwancho mo Korigereri asange kerengere kiago na maburi ndo chage na tukaba gukirana gaga studio ko polito tukwane rango igoro ya compulsory subject chire ningana boigo yanyale ko bagekoreta amaberera twakwonete na gatie babwata ni be sector ye Biechisemi banga kanyara gota ekera abantu bali gisukuru abantu babwata gusabana babwate phobia ye subject atenga esabu yale kurusi gutebe compulsory nje nale ko yakora osemere mogete bono wikira bonega chi proposal bado nchiroronga chi sciences chichikoba optional
Dime this wali ya Onderi gote to ko boli gosinga abana mba kora sciences so smart bore proposal ya lenginga mathematics eve
yes
compulsory
ne language yes
which has been always the case sciences they ko optional why mudubwate vision 2030 Vision 2030 cannot be achieved when you science, STEM. Science, technology, mathematics, and engineering. Those are compulsory subjects in the digitization. When you talk about CPC, you talk about digital literacy. Sciences. So what is the essence? You go to one of those competences, which is the digitalization. Digital literacy. So science subjects must and should be there for the country to develop. Vision 2030, it is aimed at making the country a middle level developed nation.
Professor,
science daily.
Yeah. Professor, tiango nakubulia. Muroberi OCBC no kwene kibuno nyale kwa bogosira omwana anene nsemeria about interest. Onya mwana tabu at interest as science. Tanyara ko bako betiririwa. Ina ase primary level yetokote banga amangana junior secondary. Oikire ase high school. Ingiye ko era arate bunga yaya chi science chire isato igere elazimo imukibere. Onyo mwana wa mwire nchiko ntegete ko kora amangana law kero kende law tetageti amangana a sciences. Professor,
although there are 3 pathways.
Yes.
One of which they needed that science,
yes,
isn't it? Lakini to whatever kasi jina iwate compulsory for all. Yani ngende yose basikutuara science. That's what. But there are 3 pathways. Itu ade to go primary. You go to the senior secondary. You must go into one of the pathways. And the pathways involve sciences. And one of the competences ya CPC is innovation and creativity. Innovation and creativity, they come all without science. However, when you decide to go into art and sports, which does not require science, that's good, because that is the choice. And the old system before 844 system came to being, we used to have 3 choices. You could go for pure sciences, you could go for general, for what physical sciences or arts, pure arts.
Yes.
But then maths was compulsory. Maths go throughout. So it is the case. You can go arts, mathematics. But then we are saying, we are emphasizing on science and technology because Vision 2030 neta kiroko achieved. That's point number 1. Number 2, we are talking about competences. One of them is literacy, digital literacy. Number 3, one of the 2 things is creativity and innovation. To go to creativity and innovation without science. To go to digital literacy without science. Are you getting it?
All right.
So science should eminently be there. But rende ekarato kwanda your pathways jire determined already or jire isatu. Where we are talking of STEM, we are talking of arts and sports, and these are other one.
Tunakuwa Professor, just a layman to understanding kero mwancho Korigereri oso mwana uria ogende tokoba gutubwatie marogoba ya bora nyara kobaga ku understand. Korengana ne proposal iyo bagotanga math igere compulsory.
Yes.
Arafu asa mangana a languages ntubwate Kiswahili English na sign language. Ochore ya mukuru.
Also there are foreign languages.
There are foreign languages, of course. Ase chichinde no mwana orara na kya kwebusura. Assuming chemistry, biology na physics. Bana mbali yani mbali kote bunga lazima umu kibere ose yemo yabo. Mbali nga just literally ga baratenga ncheaya amangana ya science na ruroro. Na gekora manga baba bwatu babanga ine ingane igwa kwanire. Ndubwata mangana climate change. Ese giye ne kurwaniwa. Ne iyo rasimo muntanya ko bagutwara ubu banyi maybe wa science. Bono ikiraba ikirega bako pathways. Otaratenga no 90% nabeko nyarekana. Kyagira bange bone go baranyarekana ngabetira matemo. Ikira bakora na option abange barinde university kurinde mparenga baranyara ko bago so asensemo iyo kuira emiremo erengeta mwana sa
nagatebiga pathways ijijire isatu jijo so miwa se school particularly kuira arts oriented subjects, another school particularly science oriented, another one arts and sports. So the question is, mathematics has to be in all these 3 pathways. That's a comparison subject.
Right?
Languages, the same. In the old system before the 844, it was the same. Mathematics here compulsory, and science, one of the languages. Division 1 points, Division 1, because to either maths or science. I think they are actually following the same trend.
All right.
So there's nothing wrong with what they are saying. Because mathematics, abanta bange bakumaji kwenye kagirangere enkongo sabana bange bakumaji kwenye irangere enkongo.
Yes.
But then it's all about the attitude, and it's all about the notion, and it's all about the culture.
Yes.
Yes, school. School nero kogenda mathematics ngaki one karatu arenge ngaki ito kwa St. Patrick's Eteni ya manyire very smart in mathematics and the sciences. Are you seeing?
Right.
Is one of the pathways when it one maybe a pathway I step under this dispensation. So I'm saying there's not going to be any shortage because you have a number of through the maths and sciences automatically. But mama it is important to mathematics. There is nothing you're without maths. Eto kene ne jiro ro mongina ko korale sabu goli kya ko ne change. Mondo korale no ne piri.
Professor, tora kwananga about the long term effect labda go just university chaito. For example, university njiro chimanyerenga kiroko amangana agriculture bintu bintu nabo kwende ya JKUAT. University njiro Kisii University ka iga ere general all round. What will happen maybe at a particular time abana bonsi banyale ko bago swagose parangri uchase university kwaranga omubaromoke no rolengeta mangana yo a science. Na kiko chukwa affected the department as university.
Tara kwa na igo still glorify to what used to happen. University ya manyire Kenyatta University ya manyire in terms of education. University of Nairobi mechanical engineering or engineering courses,
yes.
Law and the likes. Eja to ni yaringe for purely agriculture.
Yes.
Moya karayaji yaringe forestry. Ejinde wana karayaji chiga morara. So the question is, was it that everyone will go and are you seeing it? It will not affect, but essentially this was known for that. On the ways you look at the education you so the same will happen. You will go for University of Science and Technology, but you will do education, not mathematics and actual science.
Yes.
Yes. So there is not going to be any effect.
All right.
In my assessment. Because corrupt placement, they do according to the capacity. Are you seeing it? And then if the capacity abana science bale banga naiga,
yes,
na bako iruo. Abana ba arts banga naiga na bako iruo. Well, they might go give more to one of the, to a university than the other. It depends on the capacity.
All right.
Every university got their own capacity.
Yes.
For mathematics, for physics, baranga raganifo, biology like that. So it go place according to the capacity.
Alright, marogo bayabono mwancho mo ligeriria chinga kitogenda takoba togosanga na pro nare kuboria kurogonga Samson Migosi ayera kura chisemo cha Mara Nyakamba agotanga no wale imeya umuroberio akobori boriria yenga how often does the ministry involve the stakeholders as ko bwato ke birangere pia.
Well, the question here is too general. How often?
Yes.
It means you know what a particular times you were to involve stakeholders on issues. I think it depends on the issue and the magnitude of the issue.
Yes.
A issue neje, we have to involve stakeholders.
Yes.
Like no you the involve. It also depends on several factors. Number one, how urgent maybe the issue was. I think the very urgent. A few stakeholders can be involved. Even those in the executive are also stakeholders.
Ndizi, thank you Muralia na Professor Onderi na bo ereigo magota buno gukwana ifundi murara ondara kurwa nyamache. Alright, nalige kurwa Nathan Ombasa Onditi kurwa Amaonchorerio onyatap me chisemo chiabugia kumubonchari. Aha, alright, ni kutoka Ogembo osawa ndarore ujumbe yaiga Professor turakonera ngo engwana eye yaye agotanga please ask a professor about umuroberio CBC. Eragotanga CBC is the way to go. Kubwana onyo umuroberio bugo nyagochora nga emeremo getenere yeye. Don't you think umuroberio CBC no orokero kende obekiro borosu bwa abana kwemanya kubwa oyonde bugo chora chi subject?
CPC is a very good system. The only challenge though is implementation. Just like what you are talking about e-citizen and the fees. The idea is noble. The trouble is the process, the procedure.
Yes.
So is the case for CPC. CPC, the idea is so noble, because you are talking about competencies. You identify the talent you mwana at a very early age. Then you nurture that talent along the line mwana I very identified for. This is the case with the UK education as na somete. Omwana ko nyoruo kono kubwata jigali bintu birimbe
chito igagonya ko bacha bintu
o manyungo ya magana ya mechanical engineering. Yes. Okonyo kono kubwata jiwaya kono koraiga electrical engineering. Kwa mekanyo mwana ga ko naja along that.
Yes.
Talent ya correct very identified. So CPC here we are because in the 844 system, for example, abana bachagete kuligili ya performance. They are failures in life. Like in CPC, we are looking at the competences. You look at the talent you nurture it along that line.
Yes.
You have exploit their talents, and they will be able to make more than they are doing it now. There will be employment opportunities available.
Yes.
Compared to what the 844 system is doing. There would be, now what we are talking about, innovation and creativity, is likely to be more in CPC than it was before. If you look at the literacy, in terms of digital literacy, it's also going to be more on that line than it was before.
Yamana san, alega igokoro konga kefa osoro kurwa Nairobi pipeline agoteba kobori abuna indi abaibori kabara nyarako bakwena nwa obumanyi igorubwe muroberio OCB siga kogera banke babo nigo bagusuguma abana banyarako bagokora byense mu Biechisemi. Sirati Professor Ndarabori tukobeke ngwana igorontu aroche amatanga ali gosoyo komwenia litukuria mu isonde umugosori uri mu minyoki Kiptum abangi babarayi batenete garia mbakwanirete igoro ye inchira abayibuli babonete ku impress umwana ali asabu ate chinguru banyarako bakumubeka yes kwanira ngane
yeriga abayibuli mbabete involved from the beginning, whether that public participation requirement here constitution.
Yes.
You are CPC. The problem is it was hurriedly implemented. Some parents budget could understand. Na ande bamanyega in CPC omoibuli gawata a key role. Just like a teacher. Omoibuli is also a mentor, is a facilitator.
Yes.
So mbale bata understand it nga ingigere required in the CPC because mbana we karanza ba understand kera mtu akola the sensitization meetings in all over the county, for example in Kisii during my tenure as the chair county education board. Before kwa kanyoro mwibuli ujikoro mwana wako mupira discourage kabisa muitara no iboko moseli no kero mwana tete kuminyoka omoseli
kare kiege ngotomerete school
kare kiege school engombe ngina kwirete school
esa tebe katakorora
manya egiagera egento kiagete ngirito ko the diploma disease.
All right,
abantu barengere ko yo weta matemo atwale certificate, lakini after that montarengere tinga what happens ngigege ko bero mwana we. So kege ko nga CPC waya ajite biya because bono omuyibuli ko bari involved ozo ko iwa omwana liya karozo na magena ko karanga atagerwa ke video atomera abalimu woro ngoma eno muyibo nakarete na haligire tigenteki omuyibuli atagere ko kubwatire no mwana bakosomi umwana akosomi umwana nka just like omwalimu akosomi ko school omotomera egasi aji ko koranere igo omuyibuli this time we are fully involved. Oliyo tari ku understand na bwate problem ikiagerende CPC na very quiet yo wika wana liyenjera ngakia okoro mwana oyo abwatire ni no mwalimu elindegende. So I was trying to say abaibuli mbali involved and they'll continue being involved and this is the system.
All right, mbiamono sana mwanchumu ligero chebirengereri bingi na bwato kekerengeri kia igoro ya e-citizen yakuru kefa mumanyi ruchisemo chianya machibo basi yakubuli nga chinga kia serikali goteba nga abayuli banyara ko bagwakana gwetera omurobrio o citizen ya national chionse yakubuli nga ine igego chikobeka chibeso se fees ere level AM se national school
omaede national school sijibwate fees umaede cap.
Yes.
The maximum to Etania as a national, you get around 53,000, I think, and the county and extra county, you get 45,000. But the question is, about number of the fees areas. I can also make an e-citizen, the ministry will imagining you are overcharging. Balance last year. I think there's going to be a very serious challenge.
Yes.
We know what the point.
All right. Marako baya bono mwanchumu ligireria na rega igana producer na ndenga bono na kiguchi yaba professor se abayibuli balia kero kende batabwa ti obomanyi bwege somo kende gionse chinga kibago tenga you need to be part and parcel ya CBC.
Bas awono challenge ire awono challenge ire unayo mwibuli otumatie ndo ekyo
umwibuli yakubulika ngwaka ne school fees na neja ko gosomira mwalimu akole mereme
yera assume dinga ki ojete school in this era age.
Yes,
munda takeirio akagerunga tajete school. Come to think of it, abantu bona bali parents bona iga
babwato bomanya at least
ngoto bwati sime for example ngakiata atabwati bomanyika obate sime obana ngikere takubika na mama tajete school totally. In the Constitution of Kenya 2010,
yes,
where I got the free, basic education is free and compulsory. Free and compulsory. Basic education is primary and secondary. Are you seeing it? One iga, omontolege primary in 2010, you call the secondary, you call the university, you call the ngagiara abato tenga tasometi. Aya to someti ligoso ndiro.
Biamono to sangana ere Professor Henry Onderi me studio ukwanera birata to igoro ya Amaonchorerio ayo agenda tukoba kwenekiwa asensemo Biechisemi torora bayibuli abalimu abange ba CBC ose junior baba JSS bagweso kibateberenga ukubwata na kolitwa begeta mune serikali. Are they really performing? Yakogera enjera na serikali ya bairania bono ya chakorangelio yo maso yo megatenga Professor Onderi naye bwamwe eitos jo sign a contract so endo risk
na mbemo CPC a shortage of teachers is extraordinarily high. Abana ba grade 8.
Yes,
Kwa na grade 9 in the very near future, and ba the grade 9 the secondary age was still like ideally a problem which kobo nande ka which kobo nene mono abana ba CPC very grade 8 ngoko basomi There's only one teacher automatically to every school in the country. One ende grade 7 nimbale kuruwa maega. Are you seeing?
Yes.
Grade baka play group. No bale. CPC. Are you seeing it?
Right.
So the question is, abana pioneers, are they not disadvantaged? Ngoji kubasomi. Mwalimu ulio yomo. Someta ko physics and maths in the university. Orangi wachi ko som JSS, junior secondary school. Honestly, emere 13 lakini ya reduced to 9.
Yes.
Emere ngoji ko nyasomi. You did physics and chemistry. Ngo som music, ngo som arts, ngo som what. You know, there are so many subjects. Montora nyoro to understand no ngaki abana baso. However, na ujiga mendia korobia. Egate ba abantu bakora the diploma wale in primary schools ba apply for those jobs which goes on JSS.
Yes.
Number 2, whatever o signing atruiko yani wange go signing atruiko nyore gasi. Currently employment job opportunities is very rare. An opportunity ko very offered. Ngagiora karo kane ko komanyanga ko kana. It's not going to be any time which go allowed to go so. Again, your record will be kept somewhere. There will be a data bank. Ya bantu wangete ko correct. Wangete ko sign ko for a contract. Na ibono cha konyeruzie kasi. Tunyita tageti wa train it. Uno mwalimu ndio kwangera.
Tais matinde kurwa chisemo chana kuru agotabanga wizara Biechisemi ya torokorekanirie buna abaibori ke kogera kira rituko bagokora Amaonchorerio
Ebinde bitari bono ya biachaka. Wesikulinga kia magoa. Okwa wigendo ke ukwanwa na ne magoa kwa na muina no kwane gendeke ekengao. Ebinde byo koranga kala biachagete. Agende to saba karawa kuruji chi gwende chi some policy issues.
Yes.
Why issue with a plan? And why issue at the time?
Yes.
For example, you are telling us about e-citizen in February.
Yes.
Abana tayari bari settled in schools for term 1. Ikono indi mota kete e-citizen yeche ko kalemiru. Are you seeing it?
Yes.
Confusion here is there. And dota kete into via koru with order.
Bimono sano manchumo ligeria so sange kerengeri kia ona mabuli ago amona intu maragoba yabono twalingenere Professor Onderi oyoro omubwatani ase sector Biechisemi unyaleko bago toerera kero kende gati Amaonchorerio alio agendre tumurobelio CBC twakwanere igoro ya JSS twakwanere boigo igoro ya new grading system iyo egendrete as chiskuru chiria chia secondary boigo morobelio omoya ose amapendekezo enyendeko bako bwato kwane wizara Biechisemi igoro yo morobelio omoya bwo chaka gwakana school fees asenchira area ya e-citizen ngana yo mweleke ma professor ndo chisa chisa
Panara tevega. Biamona so kong invite. Biamona abategerea so kontegerera.
Yes.
Na Biechisemi na chinchira. CPC na rangera. CPC compliant schools in Chiro, including the Milimana Academy.
All right.
As the director. Igonde travana. Wagende go tuare miroveri ya CPC.
All right.
Na kubasaba. Mosomia wana. Mwasodi wana maige Biechisemi na chio. Chio chako meki ewali develop.
Asante sana. Ulionyara kwa kone kia chibicha manili uchego chira senchira yobo ikirano nigakuro kwa Petra Mukira tuwasanga nere Professor Onderi litirane nguru kwa Joseph Tamisi. Nduwikira wono tokokora ama ya ensa mongomera na tuli amona chinsa isato asoko kumanya ya mona yanda mange tukenda tokoba tukualiganiria maragoba yabono inyora omwanchumo ligeriria ntubwate nkwana ya bene chinsa isato chiarero botuko noyomo bwabagene kurwase enseri United Kingdom no turachikoba tukutwara egambo nereyemo ase yamaranyara ko bagotoa esabali yogo semerie no musibati nero nyarate ko baga wetuma nonye karase ensemerie United Kingdom nigo abwate ebirusi biria byuburuire bwenyamore okurindo nyare ko baga kwenekinga no nyare ko baga kwegendereria asubugima bwaye bwakera lituko chinsa isato beka etariki asjidagike ekyo chika turachikoba tukusanga amonere asayo kiandeliko mitu akoganerie oborigerio biya bwemerobelio ime Ndizi TV.